So guys and dolls, I'm back. You know, is it a full moon tonight or something? Is it a full moon? Because something is going really crazy, and I don't know what it is. So I talked to a individual who is trying to do sympathy tactics in order to get sex. I'm not saying that he doesn't have a depression issue, but I am saying that he goes about everything the wrong way. Okay. So he's like, "Hi, how are you?" I said, "Fine." He said, "You're gorgeous." And I'm alone again, by myself tonight. And I said, "I can relate." Of course, I mean, I don't mind being by myself because it sure beats being with a imbecile mind bender, someone who likes to play with your head, somebody who just treats you like crap. I would rather be alone because I know that I respect myself and I treat myself well. So I don't mind being alone. It's a guaranteed good time. Okay. If I take myself out to dinner, it's a guaranteed good time. I like my company. So anyway, he says, I'm short, I'm ugly, I haven't never kissed anybody until I was 47. He is now 50. And he goes on and on and on. I said, have you tried? I said, well, first I told him, I said, well, ugly men have children too. Women don't always judge by whether a man is good looking or not. I've known of men that aren't really model of the year, but they have grandchildren. You know what grandchildren requires? You to have children first. Okay? So he has children and grandchildren. He's not a model. Oh my God. So I said, everything you say, like he has something derogatory to say. And I said, have you tried therapy? And he said, that's not going to make me taller or better looking. I said, no, but it will address the self-esteem issue and the depression. It will address that. Short men have kids too. Unattractive men have kids too. I mean, and I don't mean that he needs to have kids, but what I mean is somebody overlooked the person's height and overlooked their looks. And everybody who's married is not a model. They're just not. So anyway, all of a sudden things took a left turn real quick. And he said, you have nice lips. Do you like to French kiss? And I didn't even answer that because that's not even appropriate. And I said, it's late. I'm going to bed. And he goes, bullshit. And I said, that's the real reason you can't get somebody is because you're an asshole. And then I put bye in capital letters and then proceeded to block him. If that is his usual MO to get with somebody needs to tell him to go back to the drawing board because women do not feel the need to throw theirself on top of you butt-ass naked because you were self-deprecating. I'm ugly. I'm this. I'm that. There's no point in me even being born. And yes, he said that too. I shouldn't have been born anyway. Well, there's nothing he can do about that now. He can't go back up in there. You can't, imagine his mom goes to the doctor and the doctor says you're pregnant, but if you want to undo that, or after you have the kid, you could always reverse this whole process, put the kid back up in there, and we just go backwards in time like a time machine. You're already here, making people's lives a living hell, but besides the point, he's here. I don't know how that would get him laid. I don't know how that would work with women. You poor thing. You shouldn't be treated that way. You're not that bad looking. I'll do you. I'm not in the sympathy lay business where it's my job to make you feel better about yourself. So the more negative things you say about yourself, the more lucky you're going to get with me. I'm not in the charity screw business, so I don't know what to tell you. And then he's all of a sudden disrespectful as hell. And you're like, well, there's your answer. That's the real reason. It has nothing to do with your looks or anything else. It has to do with you being an asshole, which is what I was happy to tell him. And then some other guy sends me his picture and he's like, talk to me, I'd like to talk to you sometime. He's not in my state. And he's doing all these kissy faces on his profile. All his pictures are. What is happening tonight? What is happening? I don't think it's a full moon. It's getting scary. I don't know what's happening. I did talk to a fairly normal guy earlier, and he was cool to talk to. He's nowhere near me, but he was cool to chat with. He did not say anything asinine. But these are the losers online. Those of you that might be stressed that you're not dating, baby, don't be stressed, because your life is going to be a lot quieter when you don't deal with this type of bullshit. I'm just telling you. Consider yourself lucky if they're not choosing you, because you do not want to be in a situation where you're like, you're not a bad person. It's alright. God loves you. It's okay. I am not trying to make you feel better about yourself. Number one, you're not paying me for a session with me. You just want to spill onto me, and I'm just not really going to feel sorry for you. I'll tell you some words of wisdom, and that's as far as it's going to go. And then once he made the sharp left turn, and you're telling me it's bullshit, bitch, you don't know when I go to bed. Don't tell me it's bullshit. And then when somebody wants to punch you in the neck, you don't know why. Look in the mirror. That's the reason why. And someone wanting to hit you is not going to make them want to have sex with you. They want to pop you in the eye or pop you in the mouth or both. Okay? So unless a woman is in the charity business, the charity sex business, I give it to you because I feel bad for you. You're going to stay home alone, handling your business, take matters into your own hands, literally, because you're the only person who wants you. Anyway, love you guys. Talk to you later.